Greg, we had all sorts of doomsday scenarios floating around in the build-up. It didn't quite pan out that way. Overall, how do you assess the team's performance?
Yeah, look, it's so tough. I've been coaching now for 26 years. I think tactically, that's probably one of the best first half I've ever been involved with a group in terms of implementing everything we talked about in order to stay in the game, and to go in at 10-0 down was like phenomenal for us. I think in the second half, you get a yellow card, you get a red card, and you're down to 14 men against the England side for more than 25 minutes. Yeah, it became Groundhog Day again, getting kicked into the corner and the mauls and the power. So I'm so proud, but it's really important. I said to the players, you've got to separate the emotion and the process. They're two very different things. You need to take the emotion out of it and look at it analytically, and there's so much that we will take out of this and learn from it, Dave. And that's something as a coach you've got to be really proud of.
Your team made over 200 tackles in that game, and some of the biggest hits that were put in were in that final quarter when you're already 50 points down.
Yeah.
What does that say about the character of some of these players?
Yeah, I just hope, it's hard, the public, you want their patience, obviously we are a part of a rebuild. You lose by 69 points to an English team. I can only imagine what they think, but to see what the girls put in every day and how committed they are and how honoured they are to represent Ireland is a magical thing for me to be a part of. It really is, and I hope that people see that you had girls staying till the very end, working so hard for each other because they believe in what we're doing, and we saw the strength of the English come out. They are the best in the world for a reason. But that first half again, my God, I'm so proud of how they stuck to task there. We went in a half time, I was delighted, and then second half you saw it's slowly building, and then a yellow card and the red card, is difficult things, but we'll dust ourselves off. We've only got 6 days before the Scotland game, so we'll take the learnings out of this game like we did for the remaining 3, and hopefully we're better when it comes to Belfast next week.
You had 2 debutants be there for test bout today. You could argue that a 69-point defeat at Welford Road will be damaging to them in the long term, but from your coaching experience, do you think it will stand to them?
Yeah, no, 100% stand to them, and that's why it's really important when you're looking at the big picture of what we're doing here. You have to separate the emotion and the process. Emotion can play a part in what we're doing moving forward. There's things that we have to get better at, but there's so many positive shoots. And it's just important now that Nicola and the team just assess and continue to get better.
Finally, just a word on Nicole and on Emer. They looked like 2 pretty bad injuries. How are they?
Poor old Nicole. She's shook at the moment. She's such a battler. She didn't want to come off. She's disappointed, but her back seized up early on. With Emer, I'm waiting to get the assessment, but at this stage you're probably looking at neither will be available next week. But again, this week now, we get to look at 2 more players, and we continue to try and build and create a bigger player pool.
Greg, thanks for your time.